I am the one who the kid is not my son. That's hilarious. That card just totally landed up on my minifig stand. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. Lego lights on. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. I put this shirt on this morning with no intentions of anything. And then I was like, oh, I want to go build something. And I walked in here and I was looking at everything. What set am I gonna build? And I started to go with Star Wars. And I was like, no, I just did Star Wars. Let's do something a little different. Let's see, what card did I throw? Oh, Stitch! It's stuck up here in my minifigs. Anyways, I decided I didn't want to go with that. And then, lo and behold, my eyeballs just happened to catch this beauty. Oh, look at that. And so I went with it. And, you know, I figured I have one iconic artist on my shirt. Let's honor another iconic artist with this beautiful Lego set. It is, what is this called? Pharrell Williams Over the Moon. 966 pieces. It is set number 10391. I'm so stoked for this. I already went through, sort of does have 3D directions. Y'all know I like to talk about that, but it's got a cool little backstory here talking about Pharrell's like growing up and just the things that kind of inspired him. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. If you want to go download the digital, people should know. But if you don't know, you can download the directions to pretty much any, I won't say any, but most any Lego set that's out there that's been around for a while, because you just download the Lego Builder app and then type in a set number or the name, and if they have digital versions of it, it's right here on the app. So even if you don't have the set, say you have a big bucket of parts and you think you can build it, boom. Anyways, right here at the beginning, though, they kind of describe this in words, but then they've got this nice little picture showing what they are talking about. So the black spaceship is your limitless potential, taking you anywhere you imagine. The colored stream behind the spaceship is imagination, creativity, and play as fuel. And then the little rack of minifig heads, if you guys haven't seen the set online or whatever, there's a rack of a bunch of minifig heads, and it says it's inviting everybody to put themselves in the pilot seat. I thought that's super cool. It's not just a Lego set. There's a story behind it. There's a reasoning. Obviously, if you're not aware, oh, they do have the build together function on this set too. If you're not aware, Pharrell is obviously partnered with Lego. So they've got not only the set, but then there's a movie coming out. I don't know if it's out yet, but it's coming out at some point. And I'm kind of excited to see it because honestly, there hasn't been a Lego movie that I haven't enjoyed. And ironically, you would have thought I would have gotten back into Lego sooner than I did. Because like when Lego, the movie came out, I thought it was cool. And then they did the Lego Batman movies, and I thought those were hilarious. And just, I mean, they've been killing it with the Lego movie stuff for a while. So I'm a little excited to see where this movie goes. I don't really know what it's about, other than it's Pharrell's thing. So, oh my gosh, no, don't care. These boxes, you know, I need to get a heat gun. Maybe I'll just get a heat gun and start busting up the glue that way. Even though I still really haven't decided what I'm doing with the boxes. Man, this box is so cool looking. You got the black on one side, which is typical of the 18 plus sets. Then you got the pretty white on the back side. Even this box got kind of beat up. I don't know why. I got this direct from Lego. You got the Pharrell fig there, Pharrell on the other side. And a little quote by Pharrell, "Curiosity is the force in all of us." Pretty sweet. And again, I'll be truthful. I wasn't initially excited about this set when I first saw it, but then I saw that it was being paired with the movie, and I did a little reading on it, and I looked at a bunch of pictures, and I was like, oh man, I do want it. I do want it. All right, before I sort, what's the dad joke of the day? I used to work in a shoe recycling shop. It was soul destroying. Soul destroying. All right, let me go ahead, sort these out. We'll get bag number 1 sorted, and we will be right back with you peeps. All right, peeps. Let me tell you what, that old groundhog might have said that we got a bunch more weeks of winter, but this is Florida, and Florida does what it wants. It's warm. So, fans coming on. All right, starting off with the minifigs. Let's go ahead, switch over. I'm so tired of this lighting thing. Give me just a second. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. It's like I even tested it out ahead of time, and it still doesn't look the way I wanted it to. All right, let's see. Are these minifig bodies the same? Okay. 2 different minifig bodies and legs are all the same. Here's. This one's got a lady head. Only one side on the face. Hair looks like it's like custom painted, like it's got brown, but then it's got highlights in it. Kinda. I have my autofocus on. Isn't that cool? It's got like highlights in the hair. I don't think I've ever seen that in a minifig before. All right, next guy. The presumed Pharrell, but maybe not. I'm assuming this is Pharrell. Same body, just a different face and hat. There it is. Maybe that's not Pharrell though. That doesn't really look like Pharrell so much. All right. All right, here we go, peeps. So, yeah, I'm not a major space theme nerd, but this one, like I said, really just when I looked at what it was and the little minifig head stand and kind of understanding a little bit of the backstory, it kind of got me excited. So here we are. I am gonna build this. Hopefully doesn't take too long, but we may get a couple sessions out of it. So, peeps, in true MC fashion, let's just build. Alright, so clearly the stand that the minifig heads are going to go in. These visors are kind of neat, the gold visors, although I will say they don't snap in super tight. They're just barely on there, but it's obviously a display stand, so not necessarily meant to be played with, but also the set kind of insinuated at the beginning that they intend you to play with it. So, I don't know. I'm already seeing minifig heads rolling around. secure these roundies. Y'all know I don't like roundies rolling around the table, because then they end up on the floor and dogs eat them. By the way, let me double check, but so far I don't see any stickers. I've already seen a couple printed pieces. Makes MC a happy boy. Alright, here we go. Stack of minifig heads. They got them in order. Real question is, do I do it in their order or do I do it in my order? I think I could just do whatever I want. I think I'm done. Come on. Oh my gosh. Cameras make me angry. Well, you guys get it. Pretty cool. Only one of the heads is not double-sided. I don't know what the thought process behind that, but alright, our spaceship has some bones. I have a feeling the ship is not going to be a giant part of this build. Maybe a portion of the build, but not a giant portion. I think it's going to be just like a little bit, maybe like a third. I don't know. I'm just making up things in my head. But I feel like that rainbow of English is hard, peeps. The rainbow of exhaust is going to be a lot of building because it's definitely a lot of different colors and also a lot of different just like shapes and angles and stuff. So it's my guess, but we will see. There's a lot of colors. I gotta say, peeps, I'm gonna give another shout out to her. I've shouted her out previously, but Curious Bow, go check her out. I'll have the link in my description, but she does Lego, but she also does other things, a lot of stuff in nature, animals, plants, bugs. I mean, she's into all kinds of different things. Very, very interesting channel. I enjoy it. First discovered her through Lego, but she has a whole bunch of different stuff she does. So, point I'm trying to make, sidetrack, is she made a comment on one of the videos about, oh, this is color therapy. And man, that's really starting to like, that concept is really starting to resonate with me because, I mean, I kind of always had that sort of feeling. I've mentioned many times on this channel how much sets that have a variety of colors really excite me, especially like the botanicals that are very, very colorful. Like any set that's got a lot of bright, interesting colors really, really gets me excited. It really puts me in a good mood. And then, like I said, Curious Bow made the comment about, oh, this is color therapy. And I'm like, man, that resonates so much with me. I really feel like that's a real thing. And I don't know enough about it, but it definitely, I'm saying definitely a lot. It, I don't have a better word right now. It definitely, ding, puts me in a good mood. It makes me feel upbeat. It just, love it. It really speaks to my spirit. I don't know. I know that sounds like woo-woo and hokey, but that's how I feel. I really do when I see all these bright, vibrant colors. It just feels so good. Love it. Anywho, enough rambling, MC. Just build. Stop talking so much, dude. It's also quite nice to have a bunch of bright colors to offset from all the black. There's so much black in this set, so I like that there's contrasting colors so my eyes don't go. All right, line up some heads. The winky face, I like that. Alright, peeps, look at that. Look how smooth that. Alright, I made a liar out of it. It goes pretty good. You gotta give it a little boost. But man, I love these. Gold cockpit cover, amazing. All the little printed pieces. I obviously made a little mistake here. I missed that I had to put these little rings on, but man, the little jetpack engines here, and they kind of swoosh out. And speaking of swoosh, this has got a lot of swooshability. You know who I'm talking to. All right, let's try to do one more bag. I think that's it for, I don't know. I'm almost feeling like that's it for the shuttle. I mean, it looks done. We'll do one more bag, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Autofocus ain't working. Not autofocus ain't working. It's just fighting me today. All right, here's the base of the exhaust plume, the rainbow of colors and awesomeness that I'm assuming this is gonna, yeah, that seems pretty, pretty like where that's going. We're not gonna do that yet because we still got a lot of building on this to go. So here we are, peeps. We've got our camera would just stay focused. Got our spaceship. I will say the one thing I think would have made the spaceship even cooler, and this is a very cool looking space. Like this is some SpaceX stuff. This is very neat. This is almost a little bit reminiscent of NASA old. NASA, obviously. But anyways, I thought it would have been neat if they had like an Easter egg inside the cargo compartment. I don't know what. I don't even know if the movie's come out yet, but whether it has or not, it would have been neat if they had like a little Easter egg hidden inside of the cargo compartment. They didn't, but that's all good. But the spaceship looks great. Great swooshability. It's not going to fall apart. The one thing I'll say, the tires, I've heard Sean from Britain Bricks talk about the different tires that Lego has, I don't think this is like any of the ones that he does in his videos normally. It's usually like the car style tires. These ones are rubber and they were pretty easy to get on, but they also are a little bit like on the flimsy side. Not flimsy, but they just don't look perfectly straight. Like, I guess I could sit here and fuss with them a little more to get them perfectly straight, but they almost look a little warped, almost. But I'm not stressing that too much. The rest of this shuttle looks cool. And we've got our rack of heads here so far. Sounds morbid. All right, peeps. Gosh, this camera is just killing me today. It is focus and unfocus and focus and unfocus. Peeps, this has been fun. I am excited to do the second half of this build. This is very neat, very cool. I'm loving the little techniques they're using to build the rack of heads is so cool. The fact that I could just sit here and swap out any of these heads with these guys. I am thinking this is supposed to be Pharrell though. Why does he look so serious? He looks so serious. Is this him on the box too? Do they say who they are? Like, I don't know who the female is. Maybe she's just generic person. I'll have to do some Googling. I don't see any names on here. There's Pharrell. I don't know who the lady is, but anywho. Too much talking. Peeps, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends. Subscribe if you've not already. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys, have anybody built this yet? I'm loving this. I love all the printed pieces. These colors are fantastic. This guy just feels right in my hands. You know, I would have, 8-year-old me would have gone nuts for this. This is awesome. That's it, peeps. I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, blast off. Holla!